Hey everybody, it's Millie with Crafting in My PJs. How are you this evening? I'm doing okay. I am refilming the intro because obviously I didn't hit the record button. Go figure. All right. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, Crafting in My PJs is dedicated to quick, easy crafts that anybody can do without any kind of artistic ability. Now, we like to do paper crafts, we like to do Dollar Tree crafts, but today we're actually going to do a product demonstration. I guess that's the best way to put it. I was in Michael's a couple days ago, and I found this microwave flower press by Recollections. Now, I have seen the micro floor on Amazon and I've wanted it, but it's been a little too pricey for me. So I picked this up. It was $21.99, but then it was marked down. I'm not gonna say it was on sale, but it was marked down, and then I got my coupon off of it. So I know I didn't pay more than $15 for it. It might have even been a little bit less than that. Okay, so we're going to press some flowers today. I had to go buy some flowers over at Walmart. I got some really cheap flowers. I don't have any flowers in my backyard because I have a 90-pound golden doodle that just destroys everything we have planted in the backyard. So I had to go buy some flowers. But I thought pressed flowers would be wonderful in junk journals and in cards and in some of the paper crafts we're doing. And if we're able to do this with not an expensive tool, wouldn't that be fun? All right, so I'm going to bring you down to the table and show you what was in the box. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. If you wouldn't mind, could you please consider giving this video a thumbs up, a like? I would really appreciate it. And if you are a subscriber, thank you. But if you are not, please consider subscribing to the channel. That would be great too. Also, if you have tried these microwave dry flower kits, if you have tried that before, could you please put a comment in the comments below and let me know how it worked for you and if you had any tricks of the trade? Because you're going to see in the video as it progresses, I wasn't sure what things meant in the directions, and it took me a little while to get it figured out. So let's get down to the table. All right. Okay, so here is the box, and I'm trying to keep the glare down, but I'm not doing a very good job. The lighting has been my nemesis lately. All right, so this is the box. This is what it came with. Inside of the box was this press and these, I don't know what you call them. I only have 3. They're supposed to be 4. 2 plastic plates, that's these things with the flowers on them. 4 plastic clips, 2 felt pads, and you could buy more of these felt pads at Michael's, and I almost did just because I was afraid they were maybe, clearancing these things out and, just to have them. But I said, no, let's go home and try this out. So 2 felt pads and then 2 fabric sheets. It's 1. Why am I having such trouble with this? I see 1 fabric sheet. 1 fabric sheet. Let's see if it's on the bottom. There it is. All right, 2 fabric sheets. All right, and 1 instruction booklet, and here is the instruction booklet. All right, so what we're going to do is it says, oh, we have to spray some water. Hold on. Okay, so I sprayed the water, went and got some water in the spray bottle, sprayed it on the fabric sheets. I just want to prep this by saying I have not looked at any YouTube videos or anything to see how to do this. I am going just by the directions that they give you here. All right, so spray water and fabric sheets. Did that. Assemble flower press by stacking one plastic plate. Let's take this out of the way. All right, let's push this over. I have seashells, all from the seashell art we did on Monday. All right, so one plastic sheet, one plastic press plate, ribbed side down. Got that. All right, one felt pad. So we'll put that right there. There's felt pad. Let me put this on the side here. Two damp fabric sheets. So we have 1 and 2. And they are damp. They are wet. Okay, 2 fabric sheets. 1 felt pad. Okay, all right. 1 felt pad and 1 plastic press plate, rib side up. Okay. Slide the press and place in microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. All right, so without putting any flowers on initially, let's put the little clips on. I don't know if we need the clips. Did it say the clips? Yes, slide the plastic clips on. All right, so I'm going to put this in my microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. God help us, I can't even read. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my 15 seconds. Now it says to take your flowers, to place them on 1 fabric sheet. So we'll do like this. Some white ones. See if I have anything else in here. They're all pretty much the same. They wasn't the most amazing bouquet of flowers, but it was the cheapest thing I could get. Let's see, pink, white. Let's go ahead and do another big one. It says, do not let them touch. Okay. Cover the flowers with the other fabric sheet. And I would imagine if you want the flowers to press like in a certain direction, you should make sure that it's doing that. The felt pad. Oh. I'm like, wait, what happened? It doesn't fit. And then the plate, and then gently press together to slide the plastic clips on. So we will start on one side like that. We're going to then go to the other side, the opposite side, then this side, and this side. All right, so we are pressed. Now we are number 3. Place the assembled flower press in the microwave. To avoid burning the flowers, place a small container of water in the microwave with the flower press. Microwave for 20 seconds. Then remove the flower press from the microwave. Open it up, check your flowers. If they're still damp, microwave with the water in 10-second intervals until the flowers feel like dry paper. All right, so I'm going microwave and I'll be right back. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I'm back. It wound up taking approximately 2 minutes in my microwave. I really, dry paper. Let's see, this is 2 minutes worth. I have not yet found it to be like dry paper. To me, it's still moist. So, but there definitely is a different look about them. So look, they're nice and pressed. Isn't that kind of pretty on there? Now, they're not dry paper. They are, but I don't feel comfortable, I think, leaving them for very much because I'm starting to get some browning. So I think the 2 minutes is where we're going to leave it. says gently remove from the flower press and place on a flat surface. Okay, here's my flat surface. Check the dried flowers after half an hour. Okay. If the flowers feel cold and clammy, then you go back in the microwave. So I want to feel, see, I'm starting, I think we're good. Okay. So I am now, let me get you a little closer so you can kind of see exactly what they look like. All right, and so now I'm going to let them sit for 30 minutes and I will be back and I'll let you know how they go. I'm going to actually put some more, I'm going to do some more flowers while we're waiting. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Well, we are back. It has now been, let me see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these were all kind of buds. This one was a total of 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and 4 minutes. And these have been sitting, of course, for at least the 30 minutes. It has been, let's see, I'm looking at my clock. It has been, from the last group, it's been 30 minutes. So it's actually been 8, 9, an hour and a half for the first group. Oh my goodness. The flowers has my allergies kind of wheezy here. I don't find anything paper-like they said. I find everything still cool and moist, which according to the directions, that meant it should go back in the microwave. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put something on top, and I'm going to put some books to keep everything flat, and I'm going to let this dry overnight. All right, so here's the conclusion to this. First off, the first time I ran these through, they were not dry enough. When they're dried out, you are going to feel it. It says it feels like paper. There's definitely a dryness to them. They're not going to be cold. They're not going to be moist. They're not going to be, they're going to be paper. You hear the paper? They're going to be paper-like. All right, so what did I have to do? First off, these instructions call for a cup of water in the microwave. I took that out. Second off, it tells you to spritz the fabric, at least to start. Don't spritz a lot, just a little bit. You put it in the microwave, you heat everything up. Because the moisture, you keep adding the moisture in, and then it's not really drying things out. The other thing is, in between your bursts, that's what they call them, in between your 20 seconds, your 10 seconds, your 30 seconds, however long you leave it in there, you take this pad off and you take a paper towel and you wipe the moisture off of here. And then you put this back, and then you put your fabric back, you put this back, and you wipe off the moisture on this side. And then you put it back in the microwave with your flowers for another burst of time. It's going to have a scent as it's drying out in your microwave. Some people like the scent, some people don't. When I first started doing it before things were dry, really, really dry, it was a funeral home scent, because these are like a chrysanthemum type flower. So that was a nice smell. Made my allergies, made me wheeze, but it was a nice smell. Once I put it back in and I truly dried my flowers out, it's not a funeral home smell anymore. It's an organic smell, kind of like a vegetable smell. it's not my favorite. Some people in the comments on the videos I watched, they liked it. Other people were like, no. All right, so some of these have been sitting for almost 30 minutes since re-drying them, and they definitely are done. The others, I definitely can feel a paper likeness to this, a difference. And I didn't do anywhere I opened the flower this way. I want to try it again. Now, if you, let's see if I can bring you closer. These are the ones that I put in the microwave for 4 minutes total. And they are so moist and so squishy. Like you can bend this. If I take this one, there's no bending anything. It is dried out. This is paper-like. It's got a little coolness to it because it probably still needs to dry just a touch more, but it definitely is not puffy. Let's see if you can see the thickness. Look at the thickness on a dried one here. There's a difference. There's definitely a difference. Let me tell you, you put them in for the right amount of time, you're going to know it. All right, so that's it. This is my review of, here, I'll take you back around again. Hold on. Okay, so do I like the Recollections flower press? Yeah, I think it works. It works great. Once you figure out the directions, and honestly, the directions that they gave me, except for putting the water in there, and maybe for some flowers, that might be important not to dry them out too much. Like right away, like to give it more time. The directions were clear, but I didn't really get it. Like I didn't get what paper-like meant, what it meant to feel like. So, so that's the only thing. I kept the water out. I wiped everything down and put them back in for a few more, like no more than 2 minutes. It was like spurts, like 20 and 30 seconds. And I definitely all of a sudden felt a big difference. All right. So that is it's a great product for like, 15 bucks at Michael's. And then I think I had a $5 coupon, like, those rewards. And so that came off of it. And so it turned out to be like $10 for me. So I can't beat it. I like it. I think once I find, I beg, borrow, I'm not going to say the other word, beg and borrow from my neighbors to get some flowers, some pretty different flowers. I think it's going to be so cool on tags, in my junk journals, on some cards. I mean, wouldn't that be beautiful? Some handmade cards with some beautiful dried flowers on them. I can't wait. I can't wait to see all the things we do with it. All right, so Recollections, microwave, flower press, 2 thumbs up. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please, I'm not coming back tomorrow morning to see what this looks like. I think we got it. I think it took a little while, but I think I figured it out. All right, so y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.